Winning Wednesday. I haven't done a Winning Wednesday video in a few weeks. I have been kind of lost in the sauce of life. Life has been lifing. And while life is lifing, let me talk about some of my wins over the last week. One of my wins was my weight. So I'm down to 209 pounds. So if anybody remembers the beginning of the year, I think I was at 224. The end of the year in December, I was at 228. So being at 209, I know it's taken me a while to get here, but here I am. Proud of myself for that. I had a tough week last week. I lost another one of my aunts. So I have lost 3 family members in the last 4 months. And it's been really challenging. Anybody that knows me knows I struggle with death. And so that's been really challenging for me. But if I had to look at that and say what win came out of it, was I allowed myself the time to process my emotions. So normally when something like this happens in my life, I just go to work and I get a book. I keep moving through the day and pushing myself to keep going. Instead, this time I allowed myself to take the time to process my emotions. And I sat on the couch and I cried and I watched TV and I literally just let myself think about and reflect on, my aunt's life and the value that she brought to me as a child. And I was able to check on my mom because I know my mom was really struggling and going through a lot, losing her sister. So I allowed myself time to process those emotions. So that was a win for me. Then on the upswing, right, because life has the lows and then it pulls you back up to the high, we celebrated Randy's 54th birthday, which was really exciting, to see him grow. We've been together for, it'll be 24 years on Monday. And just being able to spend half of his life with him is an honor. So that is a win for me. So through the good and the bad, I think the wins were I was able to use my coping strategies to continue to move through things and make sure that I process. I journaled, I sang, which, I love to sing, and I was able to really dig deep and to process those emotions this time. So what were your wins this Wednesday?